All right, here we go. Let's talk about the real estate market in Ventura County, 2026, March. What smart sellers are doing right now. So the market reality, the market didn't slow down, it just changed. Mortgage rates have settled near the 6% and aren't going anywhere fast. The days of wild bidding wars and blind offers are behind us, but so are the days of panic. What we're left behind with is a very precise market. Sellers who price correctly and time their listings strategically are winning. Often with multiple offers, fast closings, sellers who guess, overprice, or quote unquote test the market are watching their homes sit. This is no longer a guessing market. It rewards preparation, precision, and punishes assumptions. The bottom line here is the rules have changed. Success in this market belongs to sellers who treat their listing like a strategy, not a lottery ticket. So here's the data as of February. The median home price is 860,000. The days on market is 58, and the inventory change has increased by 12%. It's tight but slowly rising. That means more choices for buyers ahead. Homes are still selling, they're just not forgiving mistakes anymore. The data tells a very clear story. Accuracy and presentation quality are the two biggest levers in your control. Rates are stable. Fear is the new wild card. The 30-year fixed mortgages are hovering between 5.9 and 6%, but it's predictable. And predictability is exactly what buyers need to pull the trigger. What buyers are really thinking. Buyers are not gone. They're cautious. Headlines about tariffs, recession fears, the election year, uncertainty, and the new war have created a confidence gap, not a demand gap. Buyers are there, they're pre-approved, they're searching daily, and they're ready to act. They're just waiting for the right home at the right price to give them permission to move. Affordability is the choke point. Here's the critical insight for you. This is the single most important thing sellers need to understand right now. Today's buyers don't shop on price alone, they shop on monthly payment, and that changes everything about how you should position your home. So the median price at 860 with the current rates means with a 20% down payment at 6% that their payments on principal and interest are going to be $4,115 a month. Why this matters to your pricing. At today's rates, even a $25,000 price reduction can shift a buyer's monthly payment enough to bring in a new pool of qualified buyers into your sales funnel. Buyers are running payment calculators even before they book a showing. Your list price must align with their monthly budget reality, or they'll scroll right past. The key seller takeaway is pricing strategy matters more now than ever. Think in terms of payment thresholds, not just round numbers. Velocity versus optimism. What's selling versus what's stalling. In this market, speed is the signal. The homes moving quickly share a clear set of characteristics, and so do the ones collecting dust. Here's the breakdown. Selling fast, well maintained with updated kitchens and baths, correctly priced from day one using the most recent comps. Move-in ready or clearly positioned for a specific buyer, and professional photography and strategic staging. What is stalling out? The quote unquote test the market pricing with no comps to support it is stalling out. Outdated homes priced like it's still 2022, that's stalling out. Sellers emotionally anchored to the peak are stalling, and listings with poor photos or deferred maintenance are also stalling. The market is clearly telling us that velocity beats optimism. Homes that are prepared, priced, and presented well are outperforming, often by tens of thousands of dollars, compared to overpriced listings that chase reductions for months. Here's the local advantage. Why Ventura County is still in demand. We have LA and Santa Barbara spillover. Buyers are priced out of Los Angeles and are actively relocating to Ventura County. I'm supporting buyers also for coming down from Santa Barbara that are priced out as well. We have the coastal and commuter appeal, the combination of beach access, remote work flexibility, and proximity to the LA and Santa Barbara job centers make our county uniquely positioned and very attractive to a wide range of buyers. Tight core inventory. Key areas like Thousand Oaks, Camarillo, and Ventura remain supply constrained. That means low inventory in desirable neighborhoods continue to support the seller's pricing power. Ventura County is relative value market. Buyers are coming and comparing us from according to LA and Santa Barbara, they're not retreating. That's powerful position for sellers who act strategically. Why spring 2026 is the window most sellers miss. Every seller asks the same question, should I wait? Here's what the data says about the next 6 months and why acting now creates a strategic advantage. Now is still early. We're moving into early spring. Inventory still is relatively low. Motivated buyers are actively searching. Less competition means more leverage for well-priced homes. Late spring inventory is expected to rise 10 to 15% as more sellers list. Competition intensifies, rates are likely to remain flat. That means no rescue from lower payments. Summer 2026 peak inventory season, more listings means buyers have choices and leverage shifts from sellers to buyers. Price reductions become more common across the board. The strategy is clear. List before inventory spikes, not after. The sellers who capture this spring window will face less competition and stronger offers. Here's the decision-making framework for you. The seller decision matrix. Before you list or decide to wait, ask yourself these 3 important questions. They'll cut through the noise and help you make clear, confident decisions. Number 1, maximize price or maximize certainty. Chasing absolute highest number often means longer days on market and price reductions. Pricing for certainty means faster sales, stronger negotiation position, and less stress. Am I positioned and pricing for history or for today's buyer? What your neighbor sold in 2022 is irrelevant to today's buyer running his or her payment calculator. The market sets the price. Your job is to meet it strategically. Number 3, would I rather compete with 5 listings or 25? Timing your entry into the market is just as important as pricing. Early spring gives you the advantage of a smaller competitive set and more buyer attention per listing. What this means if you're thinking of selling. Let's be direct. Spring 2026 market isn't waiting for anyone. Here's what the data, trends, and buyer behavior are telling us. Number 1, preparation wins. The market will reward sellers who invest in staging, pricing strategy, and presentation before listing day. Number 2, hesitation has its costs. Every week you wait, inventory grows, and your competitive advantage shrinks. Waiting for the perfect moment often means missing the best one. Number 3, overpricing punishes. Homes that debut overpriced spend 2 to 3 times longer on the market and typically sell for less than they would have at the right price from day one. The goal isn't guessing the peak, it's controlling the outcome. With the right strategy, you can sell confidently on your timeline at a price that makes sense. Let's map out your best move before the market decides for you. Whether you're ready to list this month or just exploring your options, having a clear strategy puts you in control. Here's how we at the Gladish Real Estate Group can help. We can offer a free pricing strategy call, no obligation conversation about your home's current market position and ideal pricing approach. We can go over the sell now versus wait analysis, a personalized comparison of your likely outcomes, selling now versus waiting, backed by real local data. And lastly, a payment-based pricing model. See exactly how your list price translates to buyers' monthly payments and where the sweet spots are. If you would like any further information or guidance in the decision-making process, feel free to give me a call, text, send your carrier pigeon or a smoke signal. My number is 805-900-4496. Thank you. Look forward to helping you out in the future. Bye-bye.